These are the tools we recommend for repairing your iPad 2. Plastic iPad opening tools. Size 00 Phillips screwdriver. A basic putty knife used to pry open the iPad. A utility blade to cut the double-sided tape. To open the iPad 2, start in the lower left corner and work your way up the left side. There are no cables that can be damaged on the left side. Be careful not to insert the knife too deep so that you do not damage the LCD screen. As you come across the bottom of the iPad, be careful of the home button and Wi-Fi connector. They both can be easily damaged. Coming up the right side, about midway, there are a series of magnets. You may feel these as you run your tool up the right side. As you near the top on the right-hand side, you'll find the PowerFlex cable. Be very careful not to damage this cable. Located on the top right corner of the iPad is the power button. You'll want to be very careful in this area. Along the top are the antennas, which are protected by black covers. You will need to heat this area thoroughly, otherwise the covers may come off with the digitizer. In the center of the top of the iPad is the front camera. Be careful not to damage or scratch the camera with your opening tool. There is a metal clip located around the camera that may lift when you remove the digitizer. Keep it for reassembly. In the upper left-hand corner is the headphone jack. It does not have exposed cables. However, you still want to be delicate in this area. Start with the heat gun on the left side and work your way around. Do not place the heat gun too close to the iPad or you may cause damage to the LCD screen or internal components. Insert the putty knife in the lower left side of the iPad. Make sure not to insert it too deep as to damage the digitizer cable. Work your way up the left side until the left side is free. Move to the bottom of the iPad and work just to where the home button is located. Use your opening tools to separate the glass from the adhesive. Start up the right side with the putty knife, being very careful of the PowerFlex cable. Continue to work completely around the iPad. Move the opening tools around to help free the digitizer. Lift the digitizer free, but remember the cable is still connected. Do not pull it away from the back case. Remove the 4 LCD screws located at the corners of the LCD screen. Using a plastic tool, release the LCD ribbon cable connector tab. Pull the LCD screen from the back case. Be careful with the digitizer's ribbon cable. The digitizer ribbon cable is connected with 2 tabbed connectors to the logic board. Using your plastic tool, release the lock tabs on the connector. Remove the home button assembly from the old digitizer. Place the plastic home button in the new digitizer. Line up the home button retainer and press it into place. Set the new digitizer alongside the iPad so that the ribbon cable lines up with the connector. Insert the cable and lock down the tabs. Insert the LCD cable into the connector port. Make sure it is fully inserted and lock down the tab. Set the LCD screen in place. Replace all 4 screws to hold the LCD in place. Install double-sided tape around the perimeter of the iPad. Do not cover the LCD screws, the home button, or the camera. Remove the tape's backing around the entire perimeter of the iPad. Before sealing the iPad, test it to make sure the digitizer is working properly. Set the new digitizer in place and press to seal it.